beautiful Friday. We're gonna be doing some shoots and stuff today, so I figured I would do a little beautiful day on this one. We're getting into the truck this morning, getting loaded out. Second. Got a meeting with Angelo and Martin, our PM and our OM, just for end of the year, right? Angelo's been with us for a year. Angelo, you've been killing it. We appreciate you. Just gotta have that end of the year conversation, man. See where he's at, see what's going on, see what the plan for moving forward is, and then we're gonna be stopping by some sites. Caitlin's joining us today, so we'll get some video and get some content shot, which will be fun. And yeah, so let's have ourselves a beautiful day. Should be hopefully getting an engineering design back for a screened-in porch, and one other design back from Kirkland, our designer, to send out to some clients and hopefully get some quotes out and get some more closed projects. Have not been closing much recently, have obviously not been getting many leads since having to dive back into marketing and fix everything. You already know all about that from watching the previous videos. And it's wintertime, man. I mean, it's the week before Christmas. I haven't even finished all my Christmas shopping, and I hate that. But, you know, not many people are looking at buying a pool right now when they gotta buy everybody presents and fly around and do trips and stays and all that fun stuff. So good time to focus, get some stuff done internally, pay attention to what we gotta do, have some good meetings, dial this sucker in and kill it into 2025. We're gonna let this dude not walk across. All right, is he dog training? We don't really know. What's up, man? So let's go have one of those meetings. You excited about today? Get the zhizh on camera. So, what just got done? What did I just get done with? I got done with a meeting with Lee. So we did connect with Lee. I got that quote stuff sent out. And now, it's video time. So, this is Caitlin. Caitlin's been doing our videography and editing and photography for how long?
It'll be 2 years in April.
2 years in April. Oh, shit.
I know.
Hell yeah. Stoked about that. And we've had probably three sites. We're stopping by one site that's active, that for the first one, and we don't know whether or not we're gonna like shoot content there or not, because that's, you know, I haven't been there in a couple weeks, so I just want to make sure to first check with the customer if they're there, keep that good relationship before we just pull up with the camera and start shooting, right? And we'll see what happens after that. The second site is gonna be most likely to Mars, so we'll like also see if we can do something there or not. Probably not. It might just be a stop by. Otherwise, I did stop by there yesterday or 2 days ago, and I did call her and check in. So like everything's fine. So we may or may not stop there because we might just wait to shoot tomorrow until after it's like done.
Yeah, they're not installing the fire pit that was just delivered until tomorrow.
Yeah. So we may leave that one since I just stopped by. You probably got everything you need from there at that point. And they're obviously, you know, not the easiest to probably shoot with. So wait till they're happy and get it done. They're probably gonna have some really nice furniture too.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna, like, once we close it out, they're gonna want the space to be like done.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. I think that'll be really good final shots, as long as they let us take some final shots for like interior stuff, and we'll share it to them. Hopefully they let us use it for marketing, as long as it's just like, it's a patio. It's like some of those photos you just see patio.
Yeah, and like too, like I can share it after I edit it. So, you know, obviously if I share all of my clips, she's gonna be like yay to nay to like seconds and stuff.
Yeah.
So I figured it'd be better to just edit everything at once, send everything,
Probably.
and then she can just improve on the final content.
Yeah.
Less back and forth.
100%. And then the third one is gonna be Damien. So that's the pool project. I did stop by there a couple of days ago. Do you know if they were doing the gunite today or not?
Yeah, they're doing the shotcrete, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so they're doing shotcrete today. That's sick. Do you know when?
I don't. We need to call Teen.
Okay, we're gonna have to call Teen on the gunite and see when that's happening. That's probably happening right now as we speak, most likely.
Yeah.
So we'll miss that, but we'll be there at least to see the result, and we can kind of talk about it. That's where we're definitely gonna shoot the most content at Damien's. So that's what we'll get there, and then we'll swing by Kelly Patterson's to finish it out. So there's 4 projects we're stopping by today. Kelly was a past client. I also stopped by her place 2 days ago. She was really excited, really enjoyed it, loved it. We'll just blow it off, clean it off, and then take some final shots. So I'm excited about that. We need final shots.
We do. Desperately for marketing purposes.
Yes, that is our biggest thing that we lack on.
with it pretty decently too, though.
The upkeep is usually the hardest.
You will need a little bit of editing, photos-wise, and maybe video if you can, just because she has dogs. So there's a little bit of mud on it, but it's not like bad. It's not bad. So it definitely could be touched up a little bit.
Okay.
And after that, we're gonna call it a day. So join us for a beautiful day of videography, photography.
Let's get it.
We're being waved. What's up, Sandy?
Do some cleanup. What do you think?
I liked it.
They look good?
Yeah, it was crazy. I was out here 24 hours ago, so to see like the transformation literally from yesterday morning to today, they did an insane job. So
Yeah.
now I see like the full vision. I
Yeah.
only get to see bits and pieces of things.
Yeah.
So it's cool when you can see it come together like that.
Yeah, and see those finals?
Yeah, especially so quick.
Yeah, for this one, they have, you probably know about it, like the structure that pergola company's coming in. So we're going to get, I mean, we can get finals of what we put in because they technically want us to finish it and they come back and they'll take up the pavers and then they'll put their structure in and then put the pavers back down, which we don't particularly like that because we warranty our pavers and they come messing with it. But ultimately, here, let's get this in the truck.
Yeah, so again, with those pavers, they, you know, and we kind of pushed it, right? Like Martin tried to push it with structure, being like, look, like we haven't put the pavers in. You want to just come put your footers in, right? Just then you have your footers in, and then we ain't got to worry about taking out the pavers and putting it back down.
Yeah.
I mean, but understandably from their standpoint too, it's like we don't want to, like, we'd rather just come in once you're done, do our thing, and then leave. I get that. But ultimately, like you were saying, there was definitely a lot done from your photos. It looks like they finished the veneer on the kitchen. They're putting in the poly sand for all the patio, and they're cleaning that off. They've got the turf done in between, which was awesome. The turf is done, and
I did the river rock.
The river rock was alongside the river. And once you start doing the finishes, it pops.
Ties everything together.
Yeah.
Because before yesterday, I was like, I asked it you even this morning. I was like, why is it separated between the two?
Yeah.
And then now with the turf, it like makes sense. It flows.
Yeah.
And they also finished the wall caps and the wall in the back.
Oh, yeah. So then it's like you're really starting to get those little dial-in pieces to it. All right, so next stop is maybe to Mars. We're gonna vibe it out on the drive, but ultimately Damien's is the pool one. That's where we're gonna shoot a lot of our content. So
They're close together. It works out.
I need to plug my GPS in there, so if you don't mind grabbing that. Hell yeah.
Saucy Coke.
All right, so we're out here on project site number 2 for the day. This is the pool project. And I'm looking to see if they shot the gunite yet. And they haven't. They haven't shot it yet. Oh man, here's the pool. It's like a 12 by 20. It's a good sized pool. But yeah, they haven't shot it yet. I'm shocked actually. I thought they were gonna be here earlier today. So they might pull up while we're here. But hell yeah. So we got this pool. I'm where the patio is gonna be. Just yard in the back. That's directly back from the house. We're gonna be walls around the back side. Obviously patio around the whole side. It's a little upper level patio. And then we're gonna do stairs that go all the way up to the top. This is a cool one. Technical difficulties, man.
Always. Technology either works for you or it works against you. Today,
Yeah.
it's working against us, but we're making it work.
For that thing.
Yeah.
Which is dope.
The mic.
To DJI, like they did a really good job at these things. I love these things. These things are dope. And I don't think you've experienced any issue with these.
No,
And it might not be an issue.
No. I think it's a firmware update. So we're
Okay.
going to check into it. We'll trial and error it. But it just means we have to get creative. Brandon, we had to do it a couple times. I'll edit it together and we'll never know.
Yeah, we'll dial it in.
We'll dial it in for sure.
So this is our pool. It's about a 12 by 20. To me, it's actually a really nice size.
It's perfect.
What do you think?
I think it's perfect for this, especially this size yard.
Yeah.
It's not taking up too much, but
Yeah, and they've got, I think, 2 kids. It's a couple with 2 kids, and so mixing just the fact that it's not a huge family. I don't think they have people over a lot of the time, and obviously we're limited, if you see, in the backyard by size. When we had to excavate this whole section out, we're gonna have to put wall up, right? And we're kind of really touching the zones on both sides. You see the fence here, there's the pool, and then over there, you're not too far from the fence over there, and then you do have a little more backyard back here, so they have some grass and, whatever. Trampoline, some hangout spot. So we got some decent content and took a look, and we're expecting the shotcrete to be done, but We're gonna have to give him a shout and see what the deal is with that. But overall, I think that was a solid second project visit.
For sure, if I can get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, Kevin?
How's it going?
Hey, man, I was just calling to see if, were you guys scheduled to do a shoot for us today?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's scheduled for tomorrow?
Yeah, you guys didn't get inspection or something.
Okay.
So,
Well,
so you couldn't do yesterday.
oh, you guys had it scheduled for yesterday?
Yeah, and then I guess you didn't have inspections on or something. So
I think the bonding.
Try to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, the bonding one. Okay. All right, man. So do you have any idea what time you guys might be out here tomorrow?
Well, I'm still waiting to hear back if you guys get your inspection finalized.
Okay.
But if you do, then we'll probably be, probably 7:30, somewhere around that range.
Okay, cool.
7:30.
Well, I'll check with Martin. I'm sure you've probably already been connected with him on it, and he'll link you up, but...
Yeah, I texted with him about an hour ago. He said he still hasn't got inspection yet. And I
Okay.
told him.
Well, hopefully they pop up, man. I'm actually out here right now, so if I see anybody, I'll let y'all know.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Kevin.
All right, man. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
I want to get the shotcrete done, man. I'm excited to get this pool done.
It probably won't take them long to shoot either.
No, I mean, for a size pool like this, I feel like it'll take them a few hours to really just knock out the main set of work on this and call it a day. But yeah, it's a small, like 12 by 20, suntan ledge, goes about 5.5 foot deep, one skimmer, cute little backyard, nice little family pool. I'm excited about this one. Do you remember what we did on this project?
Fire pit, patio.
Hold on, before you see it, before you go back there.
Fire pit, patio. It was like a double stack patio or like a bigger patio.
Actually, I told you. I told you.
I'm also trying to play off of my memory.
So this is the third site we've been on today?
Yeah.
This is the third site. We finished this one. Look how good this looks. And they blew it off, I think, yesterday. But yeah, you see there's still a little bit of the dogs. Like there's still some mud on it because of the dogs. Just a little faint, so hopefully you can edit that. Hopefully. Can you edit that a little bit?
Not in video,
But like bigger, I think like it still should probably look okay on like drone shots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Because the main thing, to me, the main shot is a drone shot this angle and like this angle, like looking at the layout of the thing as a whole. You know what I mean? So while I'm just talking about shit, oh, excuse me, I'm not supposed to curse. Yeah, so that's the project. So we have the lower level patio down there and the pergola with the day bed. Got our walkway down to this patio with this dope fire pit we did in the Raffinato. So that's the project. Simple, nice, chill. What? Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's simple, but it's like clean. On today's product highlight, we have the Raffinato fire pit. This thing pumps off some really good heat. We got the gray nickel and the 180 millimeter on the bottom block, on the top one. And then we use the Onyx Black 90 millimeter in the middle, give it a really nice gray black finish. And obviously we did the Raffinato caps in the gray nickel. And then we have the glass in there for the really nice shine. And that is a product highlight of the day. This feels good. So we're in the truck halfway through the shoot because lawn guy came. So lawn man is out here blowing the leaves and we didn't want to interfere with the man's work. Just trying to do his job, but we were about to finish. So we were gonna go around the back, shoot a little project video and roll.
We also had the drone nearly drop out of the sky, so we're rocking and rolling.
Yeah, Caitlin's phone died.
My phone did that.
Mid-flight. And thankfully it still allowed us to
Land it. Good job. Good look, DJI.
Yeah. Is it DJI or DJI? DJI. Is it DJI? It's DJI. Yeah, it's the same shit, man. It's whatever you want to call it at the end of the day.
But we also got to pet a dog, so that was cool.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's a really cool client. She's definitely been one of the chillest we've ever worked with, and
She's so sweet.
yeah,
She
got a nice
set
dog.
up the whole space for us and everything too.
Got that day bed laid out there. Got the blankies. Got the pillows laid out. Yeah, she even blew it off because the yard guy, obviously, the yard guy was supposed to come yesterday, and she said, "Oh, he'll probably blow it off." And we came and it was blown off, so I assumed that the yard guy came, but he didn't come today, so that tells us that she was sweet.
She even left the leaf blower
She
out.
left it out there for us.
And she actually ended up pulling up like 5 minutes after we came, so.
It worked out.
Yeah, it worked out, but we're gonna give this man, backyard, so hopefully he's near done. And I gotta tell you, I don't miss those days, man. Man's got the trailer, blowing the leaves, back in the maintenance days. I'm so glad that we have said adios to those days, because doing this stuff is way more fun. Yep. So, it's a time game. Hopefully the man gets done soon and we can get these shots and roll on out.
Yeah.
All right.
Code on the account.
Okay.
What you have is the 27519.
Got it. Yep.
And as long as you get that document signed and sent back to us by 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, we can get the wire processed for you today. Otherwise, we do have up to 24 hours, so the wire request will be canceled.
Okay.
No, you know how like cocktail shrimp are really like yummy?
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Definitely the one to beat. So this was done today. Was it yesterday? This morning?
I got here early yesterday.
Okay. That was one of the big questions on this one, was we the farmer not really have to deal with it. And we're glad that we could keep it. I think it has the patio. A lot. It kind of leans over a little bit. We lose about 3 feet of the patio. But ultimately, still usable. Nice aspect to it.
The turf
This
is
is good. What do you think?
I like it. I like the turf.
Yeah, I think it was a
Now it
nice addition.
flows. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're going to end up doing, before we had flagstones planned in here. It's like flagstone, flagstone,
Oh,
flagstone.
I see, like a stepper.
Yeah, so we had flagstone steppers going here, and it was going to be grass, but sun. So it's tough to grow grass back here. So I'm really glad that she decided to go with the artificial turf. So it stays really green, makes everything pop, easy to maintain, easy to clean. Don't have to constantly have to try to seed it, fertilize it, aerate it, all that fun stuff. Which, we like natural grass too. We like natural grass, but for certain sections it might make sense to do artificial, and this is one of those cases.
Yeah, they did this whole wall back here too.
Let me call Deborah. So yeah, I mean, this might be just the mud. No, I believe this is actually the gray nickel. So the gray nickel blue 60 pavers with the 6x13 bordered blue 60s, but in the onyx black. So it gives like a really classic, it's super popular right now. A lot of people are doing it because it does just look so clean, so good, give you nice contrast, give you a good border. And obviously this needs to be cleaned up a little bit. They just finished this, but ultimately I still think you kind of get the sense of the nice finish that you're gonna have with these colorings in this pair. So one thing that you can note is on this, we did a soldier course. So when you look at your 6x13s that are gonna border your patio, there's 2 different ways to do it. You could sailor course it, or you could soldier course it. So soldier course, when you take your 6x13s, and obviously you have it come out, right? So it's kind of like you got soldiers at attention, or if you did sailor, you take your 6x13, you take this and you turn it.
and it'd be long way, right? So it'd be a little bit of like less width of a total border, so it wouldn't pop as much as this Soldier. But I think for me personally, I like having a little bit more of a border, especially with this onyx black that goes against this gray nickel blue 60. So I would go with the Soldier, and that's ultimately why we did that. That's solid. Right?
I like it. It looks really good.
The appliances, they've had the appliances for a while. I have to check and see how we're doing as far as what the utility connections. That's the big thing. I think why they might be waiting. Oh, actually, they just finished the veneer. So
Yeah, but they were talking about outlets yesterday.
Yeah, the electrical outlets. They were probably talking about location of the electrical outlets, I'm assuming. I'm going to guess that they're probably going to want to put 2 electrical outlets in here, GFCIs. One on this side, one on that side. That's what I always recommend. Some people just want to try to put in one, but and just having 2 outlets like that, like you can see the GFCI right there, they go so fast. And so you really do want 2, but it also spaces out. So if you ever need something over there, you have one close to it. If you have to plug something over here, you don't have to like run an extension cord or something. You have it over here for access, which is really nice. So I always recommend having it on separate sides of your L-shaped kitchen, obviously. Certain times with these projects, typically on your L-shape, you'd have your countertop, and it would actually overgo the backside of it. So you have a patio, like a pool bar section. I got pools on my mind, but you have the bar section. So we have a solid, you know, at least 8 to 10 plus inches of overhang. So you have your seats, you can kind of sit there. You'd have your grill on the shorter side of the L section. So ultimately when you kind of plate and put things out there, people could sit and eat, hang out while they're cooking. That's a really nice layout. So what you'll do is you classically will have like an 8 foot by 3 foot, your countertop sections will come in. And so you have your 8 by 3, another 8 by 3. And so you kind of have like one section and then you kind of stack it against the other. So interior, you have 5 foot and you have 8 foot, creating your large L on those large sections where you have your patio overhang.